Hey, hey everyone. Welcome back to 99.6 The Howl, episode 19. The captain, Shane Doan. I was hoping he'd score his 400th goal so this episode could be special, but he didn't. For the uninitiated, this is an unedited YouTube vlog discussing everything Arizona Coyotes. And what a bloodbath last night against the Oilers. Something about these Albertan teams. The Coyotes just go to the fisticuffs with them. Last game against Calgary, there was about two fights. Last night against Edmonton, three or four fights. Two match penalties given out to the Oilers. Cassian and Dryba both kicked out. Chikrin was injured twice in this. He went to the dressing room twice in this game, and both times he came back. 19 years old. His body is built like a machine. Coyotes go down early, 3-0. Looks like one of those blowout games. They make it 4-0, but fortunately Smith was knocked over. The call gets called back. Coyotes start. It was a wake up call for the Coyotes. I mean, ever since that disallowed goal by the Oilers, the Coyotes just dominated throughout the whole game. Hansel getting a goal on the power play. OEL getting it close with about 10 seconds left in the game to make it 3-2, but they couldn't muster a 60-minute game, and that's how it goes. They outshot the Oilers 30 to 22, so they outshot the Oilers, but no results. Back to the hitting, I mean, everyone was just. I was so surprised by the Oilers getting on the body so quickly. Lucic was hitting like a machine. Hendricks, Stryba, like I said, Cassian was stirring the pot every chance he could get. The Oilers were really getting on the Coyotes' nerves. McDavid was a ghost throughout the whole game. Coyotes did a good job of just eliminating the top two lines of the Oilers, but for some reason the fourth line of the Oilers was just like getting it done. Two goals by the fourth line. Letestu looked great last night. Just a battle of the physical body last night. That doesn't make sense. I'm just pissed off that DeAngelo was scratched again. Stone on the power play. I mean, like he's a defensive defenseman. He's the best shot blocker in the league. Why is he on the power play? DeAngelo is a great puck mover. Yandel 2.0, great skater, young. He's got a nice shot, nice accuracy, and he gets scratched again. I mean, the Coyotes had four power plays last night. They had a 2.5 minute power play with one of the majors given to the Oilers. They couldn't do anything. They got that goal from Hansel on that power play, but one out of five or six, four, whatever it was. I mean, they could have done some more damage if DeAngelo was on that power play. Shen standing up for Chikrin, great to see that. A lot of Coyotes players standing up for the teammates when they get a dirty hit. Ekman Larson gets run over by Cassian from behind along the boards by by Cassian, like I said, and Duclair goes in. He knew immediately that he wasn't the one who was supposed to defend Ekman Larson. Thankfully, the captain comes in, throws down Cassian to the ice, and that's what the captain is there for. Just another disappointing game. They need to put forth a 60-minute effort. They need better power play. Their PK's been it dropped a little bit these past two games. They allowed three against Calgary. Last night they allowed two against the Oilers, so they got to get to work on the PK. Special teams, they're a bit weak. 5-on-5. When they decide to turn it on, they're great. Kraus played excellent last night. So did Chikrin. Verbata looked good. Martinuk, Reeder, Doan, they all looked good. They all had chances, but just they didn't have the balances last night. It was an exciting game. I was close to turning off the game at 3-0, but I decided to stick with it. And man, so much physicality. Really, I feel there's a rivalry starting to spur between the Oilers and Coyotes. I mean, the Coyotes had a 25-game point streak against the Oilers, but came to an end last night. If these two teams meet in the playoffs, that'd be so not this year, obviously, but that'd be really exciting hockey to watch. Hopefully next year or in the next few years, those two teams face each other in the postseason. They got Matthews on Friday. Hopefully they do the same shutdown system they did against McDavid, and they'd be in good shape, get a win before Christmas. Maybe Doan gets 400 for Christmas. I mean, you could always hope for a miracle. Also, Craig Cunningham made a miracle recovery last night. He's stable. He's awake. He had a press conference. The team really rallied behind him. I think Tucson won both games back to back. They won in overtime in one of them and shootout in the other. Fisher got a hat trick in a game. Scored another goal last night. Dauphin scored again. Dauphin, I think he's PPG in the AHL ever since being sent down. So maybe we might see him back up here. We'll see what happens after the roster freeze. Of course, roster freeze happens during Christmas, so players don't move when they're supposed to be with their families. Whatever. So yeah, they got Toronto, Dallas, Rangers next 3 games. Always got to get back to work, pick up some wins, or just play some 60-minute hockey over here. That's it for me. I'm going to be taking a break for Christmas. So I'll see you guys maybe next week. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support.